Hi everyone, good morning, happy Sunday. I wanted to say a massive thank you, first of all, to everybody that joined us at the Fitness Pilates Summit yesterday and on Friday night. We've been doing the summit for 9 years now. 9 years. Oh, maybe I've not got any mic, let me check. Oh, we did. We've got it on. Just checking the audio there. It's working, which is fantastic. So first of all, I wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody that joined us yesterday at the Fitness Pilates Summit. It was incredible. Incredible. It was the 9th event that we've done. Many of you have been coming all those years and you've been with me for all these years. 23 years since we started Fitness Pilates, and I've been doing teacher training, presenting for 38 years now, which is incredible. And it's 9 years that we've been doing the summit. We started at the Cumberland Hotel, which was just off Marble Arch. We did 2 years there. Then we did another year in a conference centre in Mayfair. Do you remember that one? That we've got loads of videos of that. That was like it was like an auditorium. We were there once. Then I think we went back to the Cumberland, and then we went to the Hilton in Canary Wharf, which we all loved, and that was in November. Then, of course, the next two or three were online during the pandemic and COVID, so we were online. Then we went back to the Hilton. Have we been back to the Hilton 2 years? I can't remember. 2 years. And then we decided after last year that we would leave London, sadly. And the reason is cost. The cost of putting an event on in the capital is incredible. I mean, the room rate had escalated to over double. And it was just getting very, very expensive for people to get into the capital. You know, the rooms in Canary Wharf were expensive, parking's expensive, train, all of the things. And it was just really too difficult. And when I drove home after the last one last year, I thought, oh no, we're going to have to move it. We can't do it here again. So it was finding the right venue. A good friend of mine is the head of all the studios at Nottingham University. The Nottingham University David Ross Sports Village is a phenomenal facility. I mean, it's just stunning. And the studio is stunning, purpose-built, floor-to-ceiling windows, a great sound system, fabulous floor, everything, free parking, great hotels, all local. So we went for it. And we sold it out. It was sold out way in advance. And now, Chris, you must come to the next one. I think you would love it. It was just probably, I think, one of the best event I've ever done. It was the best one. I think the ones in London at the hotels were pretty phenomenal. They were good events, but this one was just, I think the longevity, everybody that came to the event had been teaching a long time. We all know each other through online networking. And we did a very different timetable this year. So we did a Fitness Pilates circuit as an icebreaker. That was fun. We had lots of different Fitness Pilates exercises, and it was an idea really that I thought, if you guys are doing big classes, or maybe you're doing any charity events or something fun for Christmas and you've got a bigger number, it might be something that you want to try. And it was fun. We did a 10-minute warm-up, and then we did all the stations, and everybody moves around. Again, everybody gets the opportunity to see each other, chat. We got coaches on different stations. It was a lot of fun. And Pure Energy have just got some fantastic music that was perfect for it. We did 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and we did the circuit twice through. I then did, let me show you what I did. I did a whole session with these blocks. Let me run and get one so you can see them. I called it puzzle blocks. And I used these TRX blocks, which these TRX yoga blocks are bigger than a normal yoga block. So they're wider and they're thicker. So if I look at some of these yoga blocks are smaller. Let me see. It's quite a little bit smaller than that one. So they're higher. So there's lots of different moves, and they're solid. My yoga blocks here are really soft. These are solid, and they just enable you to do so much more. So I put together a whole session, again, very much reformer inspired, using these TRX yoga blocks. We did lots of different exercises, flows, blocks. Have you booked for next year, Angela? Oh my God, it was amazing to see you. There was just something just electric, wasn't there, when you walked into the room? It's hard to even explain the vibe. It was so positive. And the circuit, again, Chris, you would have enjoyed it. The circuit, I wanted to create something that no one's done before. And it was a really different, a different way to start the convention. And the circuit was, and it was, we were thinking about so many different ideas for the circuit. Would we do everybody in a line on a mat and then move forward and then move forward? And I said, let's go right back old school and let's have stations and everybody moves around. Everybody takes the mat with them. And then you have sort of a bit of a coach on each one. The presenters, I looked after 2 groups, Mike looked after 2 groups, Kelly and Jason. So we had 8 stations. So we had about 7, 8 people in each one. And what did you think, Angela? Did you enjoy it, the circuit? And it was a way to just get everybody chatting. I've been to hundreds of events over the years, hundreds of all sorts of different events. And I know you have, Chris, as well. Networking events, business events, all sorts. And especially when you go to an event on your own, even though you might know people from social media or you know other instructors, it's still quite daunting to walk into an event, especially like the sports village, and there's lots of hustle bustle. Parents were taking children back to university, or there was loads happening at the university, but it was sunny and there's loads of greenery around the uni as you drive in, and the uni is very, very impressive. So you get that lovely good vibe. And I thought, if we do a circuit, that's going to get everybody mixing and chatting and making sure that anybody that does come on their own can meet people and chat with people. So, and it really worked. And then, as I said, I did the puzzle blocks. Again, I wanted to come up with really unique exercises, still keeping within all the Pilates principles, but just, different vibe, different feelings, different positions. Kelly struggling to crawl out of bed though, me too. Then Kelly came next. And Kelly did foot, she did everything lower body. So she had the little loop bands. Again, they were the TRX loop bands that we used. She did lots of foot and ankle work on the tendon. We were looking at people that maybe have things like plantar fasciitis. These are really common health niggles that people still come to class with, and the exercises that could be helpful, the exercises to avoid. She did lots of work around the knee. Again, small, tiny little exercises that you can just weave in to your main sessions. Again, that was really positive. People loved that. Then Mike did a total body conditioning fitness Pilates. Again, he used different music, everything from opera to classical to pop to reimagined, and he put this amazing electric playlist together. And then in the afternoon, Jason did a workshop, and we were looking at how people can get stronger. He called it strong stance. He used the full loop bands. Again, looking at strength exercises using rubberized resistance. Again, not the design was not to completely change your FP, but maybe just infuse a few of these exercises in. How to strengthen your glutes more effectively, how to strengthen your lower back more effectively. And everybody paired up, and we did, one person coach the other, which again is great, because it's all right just sitting there writing notes, but actually then, okay, this is what you're learning, now teach it to each other so that you all remember it. 'Cause you go away from these events, you walk away from these events, and you sometimes forget everything that you did. So it was good that we were able, Jason put it all together in like a workshop format. We then did, me and Kelly did, I've just taught it actually as well, we did reformer inspired fitness Pilates. We used a small towel for gliding, and we used the full long band, the loop bands, and we replicated lots of popular exercises that you do on the reformer. Again, I am so glued. Yeah, well, I haven't yet, but I will. I think we're going to we're going to do a little video of each one, or I'll do little pieces as we go through. Then Kelly and I did a whole session about cueing, correction, the content, your communication skills, and how you can improve your communication skills. Many people there, the same as I have, we've been teaching for a long time. And even when you've been teaching for a long time, it's still important to refine your communication, your cueing, positive reinforcement, different teaching styles. And we got everybody into groups, didn't we, Angela? Everybody into groups. And we were doing non-verbal cueing and then verbal cueing. And again, using the exercises that you've done today, everybody was pairing up and just, again, practicing, trying to say things in different ways, trying to be more concise, succinct, which was it was a good exercise to do, you know. Sometimes at events, you just sit there and take notes. We wanted to make this really interactive. You know, there's lots of questions, lots of discussion. And then I talked about the future of Pilates. Pilates is completely crossed over into mainstream. You know, there's projected of 900 million. The business Pilates industry in the UK is worth 900 billion. Over 4,500 yoga and Pilates studios are currently open, with more opening according to Companies House. It's just exploding, Pilates is. And although many of you have been in the business a long time, we are seeing so many new teachers coming in, lots of new opportunities, Pilates wellness events, retreats, workshops, brunches. It's becoming a whole new community. Kerry, we loved it, didn't we? I can't stop. I woke up last night, I was a bit shell-shocked with it all. And then when I woke up this morning, I thought, oh, did that really happen? When I was looking at my phone. And then Mike finished the day with just a beautiful stretch and relaxation. And you always know when it's been a positive experience. You know, usually people are leaving and going at the end. You know, they've got trains to catch. Nobody left. Everybody was there. Or Jane did, 'cause she was going to a wedding. But everybody stayed till the very end. And lots of people even stayed in Nottingham on Saturday night and made a real weekend of it, because it's in such a really lovely area of the city. So it was a fantastic day, very positive. The feedback's been amazing. And next year, it will be the 10th anniversary. So we're going to plan lots of specials. So book in the 19th of September next year. Get yourself booked in. Book into the Orchard Hotel on the Friday night. We had a lovely meet-up. And I'll just tell you a quick story. Everybody was on the meet-up on Friday, and the hotel was really busy and buzzy, as I say, because lots of people were bringing their children to university, or young adults, and they were sort of saying goodbye to them as they were coming into university and Freshers Week. So the hotel was very busy, lots of people around, and we were all in a group chatting, and you know how fitness professionals do. And there was a couple. And I went to get a chair because they were sitting behind us, and he said, "Can I chat to you?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And he said, "Can I ask you a question? Who are you all?" And I said, "Why?" He said, "We're people watching and we want to know what you all do." He said, "We've got an idea." And I said, "Go on then, tell me what you think." And he said, "I think you all work for Avon." I was like, "No." Then he went, "You work for BT?" I went, "No." He said, "You're all AI, computer." What did he say? Computer. You've got a computer business, a tech business. I went, "No." It was just disappointing that he didn't work out. We're all fitness professionals, but we're all in our civvies. But it's a lovely vibe. The hotel's very beautiful, and the room rates were really good. Quite a lot of people stayed at the Village. Again, the Village was like £80, so it's very cheap there. And it just was a fantastic weekend. I went away absolutely buzzing. We had a fantastic sponsor, Booyah. We have got a kombucha. Let me get a kombucha to show you, because I'm going to rep Booyah Vitality. I know, you should have got me mine, Logan. So this is our Booyah drink. Fantastic sponsorship here. This is kombucha. And the reason that I wanted to partner with Booyah is Booyah Vitality is a company owned by Lisa Driver and her family. It's a family business. And Lisa's a fitness Pilates instructor. She's also a nutritional therapist. She has been in the fitness industry for donkey's years, and this is her business. I wanted to partner with Lisa for ages, and we all love the Booyah. So definitely go and check out Booyah Vitality online, because this kombucha and the gut health products are phenomenal. So massive thanks to Lisa for that. And of course, Pure Energy. We used the music. Nearly everybody used Ibiza Days. We used that mix so much. For the Reformer Inspired, I use Lit 3 me and Kelly did. We use Lit 3 and we use the 2-minute intervals on Lit 3. It's got a lovely 2-minute flow, very chilled, no particular beats, just a lovely melody. Works phenomenally well. For my session in the morning, I used Ibiza Sunrise. I used the entire mix, the entire album for that. Kelly and I, as I said, for the Reformer Inspired, we used Lit 3. Warm up for the circuit, Pilates circuit, we used Ibiza Days, which was fantastic. Jason didn't use any music, and I think we used deep work as well. So we use all of the mind body from Pure Energy. So I think I've listed everything on your notes as well and on the dashboard, all the music that we used. So yeah, it was fantastic, just fantastic. So I wanted to just say thank you to everybody. I mean, we had people from Devon, Scotland, Wales, joined us. And I'm just very, very thankful that everybody came. It was just brilliant. And I hope that you can book and join us next year on the 19th. And the news of the day, you all know my PA, Lauren, who was heavily pregnant. And every day we were saying, hold on one more day, hold on till after the summit. And she was destined to come. She got a camera, video. She does all the behind the scenes. The videographer takes all the pictures of everybody. And I left here at 7:15 and a message that said, I started with contractions. I don't think I'm going to make it. And she delivered her healthy little boy at 12 o'clock at lunchtime. So thank goodness she didn't come to the summit, or we would have been. We might have had a few problems there, but there were some paramedics there. Jodie was there, who was a paramedic, so she could have definitely, I'm sure, delivered Lauren's baby. So Lauren worked right up until Friday. She was going to come Saturday, couldn't make it, but she had a beautiful little boy at lunchtime. How amazing was that? So it was left to me to do all the videos, pictures, and I've sent out everybody that came. I've sent out a Dropbox folder. So if you took any pictures, any videos, anything that you had, I know, hey Mickey, please put them into Dropbox so that I can pull everything that you've all done. It was, I know, can you believe Lauren had a baby? She worked right up until the end, and her due date wasn't till October. But yeah, so she was made right. I think about 10 o'clock she messaged me and said waters have broke, and then at I don't know 1:30 she messaged me and said baby's here. I've just delivered him. Can you believe it? So it was an action-packed day. So all the videos and pictures have just been shot on my iPhone, and they're a bit random because I was teaching, talking, all the things. So I'm trying to pull everybody's pictures and videos. And what was a absolute steal this year were the merch. So boxy tees are all the rage. Good morning. I'm so tired. I've now had it on the top of the Tissington Trail. Oh my gosh. It was great to see you, Dawn. You haven't changed one bit since I last saw you. It was amazing. I did these boxy t-shirt vests that they sold. You can see the light there. They sold really well. I did a boxy tee as well. So a wide tee, that's an extra large, so that's massive. But a wide one with boxy arms. And then, of course, the star of the summit, we sold, where are they? We sold the one shoulder top. Oh, I've got some one shoulder Fitness Pilates tops, and they sold phenomenally well as well. So it was a great day. So thank you to everybody that made the trip. I know what a big effort it is to come, but I think now because we've brought it forward to September, it's warmer, we're not in London, it's more cost effective, and it's the 10th anniversary. So please come and join us. Judith, come down and join us in Nottingham next year. I think you would be 82 then. Come and see us. It was just awesome. And the facilities at the David Ross are fantastic. But I'll be back at David Ross with aerobics masterclasses. I've got Fitness Pilates candlelight, hoping to get a step class in there as well very, very soon. And if you want to come and do a reformer, on the Friday, we did reformer masterclasses here. Me and Kelly did team teachers, so you're very welcome. Yeah, I'll share you the link, Chris. You're very welcome to come and do a masterclass with me here in Derbyshire. We'd love to see you. I'm doing masterclasses most Fridays with the teacher training. Yes, I would, Rachel. Come, Judith. Come down to Nottingham. I would love to see you. Let me have a little drink of my booyah. So if you do want to come, just comment and I'll send you all the links to the new summit. If you want to have a look at the gut health products from Booyah, just comment as well and I'll send you the links to that. Morning, Sam. If you're interested in the merch, I wasn't going to put it on sale on the website because when people come for the masterclasses and training, then it'll sell. But if you are interested in any of the t-shirts, let me know as well. All right, gang, that was my overview of the fantastic summit. So thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being on the live and thank you for joining us this weekend. It was fantastic. I will now share all the pictures everywhere. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.